Hello guys, this is Jacob from the Hairy Goat, and I am joined with...
Hello, it's myself, Ryan. How you all going, guys? Hope you're all well.
Now this is our how-to guide on Balboa, the giant island on rafts. We're going to be doing part 3 of chapter 1 basically, so shall we get to it?
Let's go! Right guys, this is one way onto the island. We do believe there is currently 3 ways, so we're going to show you this way for now. We may screenshot in later on the other ways onto the island when they're on there. Okay, so we'll swim through the main cave. It brings you out to like a mini lagoon. So we'll just keep swimming for now. And you're going to hop up onto the island as well. So, when you get to this point, you're going to want to look around. There are some bushes that have berries on, which is the example here on my screen. So you want to click collect. This will come in handy later on. You'll need to collect 5 berries in total. But we'll come on to that later on in the video. How you doing back there? You alright?
Yeah, I just watched a shark trying to eat your ass.
Oh, lucky me.
It was
See,
right on you.
was it actually?
Yeah.
Oh no. Scary stuff.
But it couldn't really catch up to you, it was weird, it was just bugging out.
Oh. So you want to walk up this huge hill, and at this point you'll start hearing some ringing. So you want to head towards the ringing, which is going to be up on top of this hill, and located up here will be a bicycle. And you want to collect the bell off the bicycle. Oh, my beloved assistant has beaten me to it. So here it is. This is where you want to go, and the bell will be located here. You want to select, it, and you want to save that.
Bat.
Oh. So we
As you can see, it's not that hard.
got a nice encounter with one of our lovely creatures here. You can kill these, collect these. You will gain a bear head and some meat from it as well, so you can stock up on that. Okay, brilliant. So once you've collected the bell, you're going to head over to what is the signposts to the parts of the island where you would like to go, which is located just up here next to a camp, which is pretty damn awesome. Cool. So at this point we must mention that there is sections on the island which you have to travel to, and you have to collect the parts within these sections.
So on a side note, if we start here, where the little camp is over there, by these signs, where should we head towards? This way over here. So we follow this path down here. So this is part of the main part of the islands. You do need to do this. We've already collected 5 berries, as you can see in our book. There's like 30 berries on this island, so it's not that hard to find them. You want to come down here, you want to see this sign here for the relays, and this bear sign. So once you see that, you just carry on going. And then down here, in this very dark path, there's Mama Bear, as she is called. So Mama Bear will attack you if you get close. She's guarding... that close. Okay. She's guarding that cave, and it's got something you need in there. She's quite like it. So, what you got to do is put some berries. Put the berries in there. Mama Bear will start eating the berries. It's pretty simple. There's no real difficulty to this. And now we've got access into here. So in here, in that chest just in front of me, as you can see, God, it's dark. I'm gonna put a light on. Okay. In this chest here, we should have a machete. It's just in my head right now. Cool. And we'll have a blueprint. If it shows. Show. There we go. So we try to Yeah, there we go. So we can now make as many machetes as we want. Now this is pretty useless to use against the shark and other enemies I've tried. It's just not very good. You need this for later on. On a side note, we haven't shown this before, so we thought we'd just mention it.
So these are dirt piles, everyone. So if you have a shovel, you can shovel these dirt piles up. These will turn into grass plots, which you can put back on the raft. So you're going to need 4 of them, I do believe, 4 of them to make a dirt block, which then you can keep animals on the raft, which is pretty awesome. So that's just a little side note there for yourselves. Sweet.
The llamas, chickens, and goats are quite essential for when you're doing a long haul on rafts. So the llamas give you llama wool, which you use to make armor and backpacks. Goats give you milk for making more advanced food recipes, and the chickens just give you eggs for healing, I believe. Yeah, healing. It increases your normal healing rate by quite a bit, so you gain a massive healing bonus. And feathers, I think. So
Right, we're going to head back to the signposts now to head up to the relay station. Okay then everyone, so we're just going to head up towards relay station 6. But before we get there, there's a locker here on the left hand side, which contains a part which you need. The second objective of this island. So if we just open side, this is where the saw is located. And the saw, as mentioned at the beginning, is a part in the Rangers station. Once we've got that, we're going to head on back up the hill. So we're back at where we first started. This is what we call the starting point. So we're going to head up to Relay Station 2 and the Ranger Station, which is up the top of the hill. Let's go!
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, so we've reached the top of the hill. So just going to head towards lovely radiation patch. As we can see, there is stepping stones. We're going to need to hardcore and jump round, so we're going to try that now. And before I do, I am thirsty, so it would help if I'd had some water to drink beforehand. There we go. Right, let's begin. So you're going to try and want to jump on each one. Oh, if you do miss, you will get radiation poison, as you can probably hear on my screen right now. There we go. So that's what you want to do. But we must mention that if you are doing this in pairs, the stepping stones sink. So you want to do this one at a time, or else the person behind the first person is end up likely to get radiation poison and end up dying. Right, we'll wait for Jacob to hop on over.
Well, so I'm going to quickly just show you how quick this kills you by jumping in and being an idiot. As you can see, my health is just dropping. So you can't miss too many things going across this. And I'm through.
Whee. Brilliant.
Attention myself.
So if we keep going up the path, you will see on the left hand side is the relay station, and on the right hand side is the Rangers station. So we will start with the Ranger station. Okay everyone, we're going to head over to the Ranger station now. So if we go this way, we'll come up amongst this little sort of building. And obviously the first line says, if you live here, your house is gone. Dun dun dun. So we're going to head up towards the door. On the right hand side there is this mannequin. We'll come back to that mannequin in a second. So we're going to head on in. Close the door behind us. So there is a number of notes and things to interact with inside this room. The first bit is the desk. where we have the blueprint for the biofuel. We'll go on and talk about that at the end of the video. We'll build this for you. So we'll pick that up. We'll head over to this wall. You'll see here that we have a number of missing. We are missing the wrench, the hammer, and the saw. These parts are located round the island and amongst the relay stations. So if you keep watching, we'll go and collect them. And if you head on into the little room, we also have a note. So we pick this note up. This adds a note to the story, which if you press T and you go towards the island, brings up the first note, which is about the schedule. And that's everything for this room, for resource wise. If you would like some extra food, there is on the top part of this room a crate for you to collect some extra food. Alright, sweet. We're now going to head back outside this room and we're going to head up to the relay station.
Alright guys, so I'm going to go doing the relay station. So as you can see, I'm just here. The signs. Right, we're going to go up these annoyingly obnoxious stairs, which I constantly fall off of. There's Perry watching me over there. Oh. Yeah. Let's try and fall off the second time. Anyway, ignore what I just did. So first of all, we're just going to grab the chest. There's a chest up here. So it's just going to get this out of the way. There we go. Get the resource from that. Jump back down here. I'm stuck. There we go. Right, we're going to go through. I don't know what this is called. I completely lost me. So I'm going to go in here. And first of all, we're going to turn this on. Now that should activate the relays, or relay I should say, sorry. There you go. There's two more to get. Got to do a few things to get to those first, but let's collect this note. And then that is this place done. Chest, note, and this button. So you don't have to worry too much about the chest up the top, but definitely make sure you turn on this lever, I suppose. I shouldn't be saying button, should I? And definitely pick up the note if you want the lore of the islands. It's quite interesting what all the notes say and what they do. There's a lot of story on the time, which is kind of weird. So we're going to go back down and we're going to the rail stations.
Okay then, so we're going to head over to relay station 4 now. So we're going to follow the sign, so I believe it's this way. So we'll just head up over here. We seem to be getting a light show from Jacob right now from his running, which isn't really running.
I'm walking.
Let's just say on my screen right now, mate, you're walking. You are quite literally going all over the place. I can't even pronounce. Don't even know if there's a word for what you're doing right now. Right, so we're going to take another left to relay station left. We must mention here that this way is another entry point down there. There's also a bear coming up here. So let's just kill this one. So oh, it just hit me. Right, he's dead. If we head down here, we can actually show you what's down here. Just run down. Here is where the honey is located. So this is a key element to the biofuel, which is obviously on the screen now. This is one element that you're going to require to gain. So there's lots of patches of honey around the map. So this is one of them. So you are required to just collect it. So hold and honey. That's one piece. I think there's another piece over here as well. As far as we are aware, currently this is the only island that honey located on. So honey is quite scarce. So when you're making biofuel, use it wisely. We also do have a duplication video if you want to check that out. It'll be on the screen now. You'll be able to use that video to duplicate items, which, if you're duplicating honey, can be very useful. So that is where the honey is located. So I'm going to head back up to where the signpost was to head on to radio station number 4. Right, so we're back up the top of the hill, so we're going to continue following the signs to station 4, which is this way. So we are going to be heading past Mother Bear, but obviously as we can hear, she is currently eating her berries, so she shouldn't be disturbed. She probably would go after us, so head up this way.
You actually be able to hear that noise throughout most of the island, won't you?
Sadly you can. We are unsure why that is. I think there's a bug in the game where you can just hear random noises from miles away, even if you're nowhere near the actual location of where that's coming from. So we're going up the hill. So we'll continue following the signs. You like tempted like running on the spot for some reason. I'm not sure what you're doing. Right, it's up this way. Just follow the path all the way up the top. We should be reaching the top shortly. And this is where it splits. So we have relay 4, relay 6. So we're going to go a right here and go up to relay number, which should be at the top of this hill. I can see it, and there it is in sight, which is pretty damn awesome. Okay, so we want to mention, you can see these rocks that are currently on the floor located here. Okay, so you see that sort of lever on that post over the bridge. You've got to try and aim for that lever to bring the bridge down. But however, you can also bow and arrow it, as Jacob did straight off the bat. So you don't actually require these stones. But if you haven't made a bow and arrow and you get to the point, the stone's there to be used for that exact point. And as you can see, he's just fired over and completely missed the lever, but just hit the orange.
I believe as long as you just hit the device, it'll go.
And there we go, and we're over, so it's done the job. Okay then everyone, so we've just reached the top of the hill, we've gone over the bridge and we're heading up towards the station. So we'll head on up. Yet again we've got these horrible stairs with the main purpose to try and make you fall down them.
Shut up.
So let's just hope that that doesn't happen to me, like it happened to someone earlier in the game. We're not mentioning any names, of course, you know, Jacob. So yeah, we're up the top. Right, we'll head on in. And firstly, we come to the notice board on the left-hand side. So we will have another note, which is the blueprint, which we collect. This blueprint is the piping which goes with our biofuel station. So that's very handy, and we'll talk about that when we build that later on in the episode. Also is the lever, which we'll just activate. This turns on relay station 4, which is 2 out of 3 relay stations we've turned on so far. And this is where the hammer is located for the ranger station back at the beginning. So that part we will need to pick up and collect. And that is everything for this station. There is nothing located up top here, but you can go and have a look if you would like. Just the main detail as well. Alright, so we'll head on back out and we'll head up to relay station number 6. Okay guys, so we're going to head back over the bridge and we're going to find a signpost to relay station number 6. let's head on back over to the bridge. Head over. Are you joining me? Let's go. So we'll head on back down then towards the signpost, which is just here. Lucky enough, it's literally straight over side, so it's not that far we have to. So we'll head on back over. We will keep on going. Up the hill we go. Whilst we're here, so we see there is a sort of slip road. This is just a side note, just if you wanted to get some backstory to where we are. Down here is a note. At the moment, we're unsure what this means. Hopefully, when the next chapter comes out, this note will make sense. But if you wanted just to have a little backstory read, then that's where that bit is located, next to this sofa and I want to say furnace or fireplace? Burner?
Are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of room here.
Yeah. Anyway, that's just an extra bit if you wanted to get an extra insight to the story. So, but we'll head back up top.
Behind the island. So I believe for this bit we're going to need the machete we found earlier. So luckily I've got it in my hand. I forget where it is. Here.
Over there.
Is it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. It's not working. Oh, I was trying to kill it. Okay.
Weird.
Right, so this is used to cut the vines out of your way. I believe there's like 2 or 3 barriers of vines. Get rid of that.
If we look at my
dirt in here, isn't there?
yeah, if you look at my screen right now, you can see the sign which indicates that you need the machete, or else you won't be able to go any further.
And the last
Dirt piles.
There we go.
And you're through to relay station number 6.
Alright guys, so you're going to be viewing me, the Stair King, as I fall off twice probably, going up. This is the last relay tower, luckily. Let's head on up. Now you can probably hear grunting, that is the mother bear, which is actually just down there somewhere. It's not me or Parry. Parry does grunt sometimes. Alright, so we're going to go around the back. We're going to go around the back and we're going to jump up here. And we're going to get this storage crate. Grab that, get those little goodies down here. Right, so we're going to go around to the main door. And we've got a wrench on my left. I'm going to head on in, and we've got a little note here. Pick that up if I can. Jesus Christ. Right, so we're going to go turn on the power first, just because we need to get that done. It's the main thing you want to do. The rest of it's kind of like secondary objectives. We've got a blueprint and another note here, so we're going to pick that note up. And this blueprint here is the storage for the biofuel. We'll show you that all in a bit, all the parts we've just got from this on the rafts. And I believe that's the last thing. So that's the well, that horrible glare. Jesus Christ, is that coming from my helmet? Let me turn that off so you guys can see that. So that's the coordinates for the next chapter, chapter 2 if you will. You can't access that yet because it's not out. This is what they're planning. So this is basically it. This is the whole of chapter 1 done. So that's the main part of the island done. So as we talked about a while ago, there is some more stuff in the ranger hut. They're just achievements you can do. So we're going to go over and collect those bits. They are scattered around the island, so we will quickly go and find places for them and show you. Alright guys, so we know more better. If we follow where I'm going now, we're going to go head towards the rest of the notes and get the light bulb. So going down here, you can see my bear on my left. Just about, you can see something hunched over there. Anyway, we're going to go past there, and on the left here is a path. If we can see them, there's notes just on the floor. There's the first one, I'll pick that up. And the second one. Now just around here we've got a very weird scene. We don't quite know what it means. We did think about it for a while, but we gave up because we couldn't make head and toes of what the Christ is going on here. So we're going to pick those up. There's one more, another one, and this weird birdcage, and the final note is just on this guy. I really have no idea what this is. No idea at all. So that's all the notes. We're done with that now. Now this little guy here, when we interact with him, gives a light bulb. So let's go ahead and do that. And I check. I've got a light bulb. A bit disappointing. It doesn't actually drop a light bulb or something, but yeah, what else? So we're going to cut back now to the range station, so you don't see us go back again to where we've been.
Okay then everyone, so we're back at the start, and we're going to head up to the ranger station again to complete the side missions that we had collected over the map. So let's run up top. Also a reminder that you will be heading past the radiation again, so you want to make sure that you've got your hardcore skills back again.
Get your jumping skills on, yeah.
Also remember that you can only do this one at a time, or else you will kill your fellow players. I have just completely missed those last few.
Yeah, you've missed every single jump.
Yep. But the interesting bit, I have not gained any radiation, so it shows the game is not as good as it should have been. We will just watch Jacob come over now. Amazing! Ta-da! That was good skills.
I know.
Right, we'll head to the right. And we're back at where we started at the beginning. So Jacob collected the light bulb from the bird's cage, or the cage,
Yes.
earlier on in the video. So this belongs here on this.
Great for a
mannequin.
massive disappointment.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Light bulbs in. That's it. That's it.
So we've already done this, so there is an achievement that pops up. Yeah, that's still it though.
Yeah, we're
So we're gonna move on.
really
Move
hoping
on.
that light bulb would like blink and turn on, but sadly it didn't.
Yeah.
So never mind. Right, we head back on inside, and you want to head towards the tool station. Now, the tool station, we obviously collected the 3 tools that are missing around the map, so we'll just implement these in now. So that's the saw, that's the hammer, and that's the wrench. And because adding 3 tools makes it so heavy, it actually falls off the wall. You know, good.
Doesn't quite make any sense, but there you go.
Anyway, this brings out the notes, which is the last note you want to collect. So if we just pick that up now. And if I open the book, it shows Merry Christmas for everyone, B and G as well. So what it looks like here is that that's the end point of chapter 1. And if we turn over the page now to the last page, there's another island, Caravan Island, for chapter 2. So we're going to wait and see what's that got installed. But for now, that is it for this island.
Alright guys, so now that we're done with the islands, we've come back to our raft, and what you want to do is you want to go into your research table. Now we've already done it, but it should show up in your research table. If you've got all the stuff to do it, you just press press learn, and done. And once you've done that, you want to go to wrong drop one. You want to go to wherever there's space, and if I can just find it, should be right. So we've got the refinery. So this is where you throw in the honey and then any raw food. This is what makes your biofuel. After you've done that, you want to make a biofuel tank, and this stores the biofuel. And if you pipe it using the pipes just below, you can have it go directly to the what are they called? Engines? Engines. Find out what they're called. Whatever, Muppet. Engines, yes, engines. So you can, as you can see, it just follows. As you see, it contain too much. Pipe goes down. We can see it. If I go down here, we can see my pipe going all the way down, and it goes straight to our two little engines. Now this is pretty much as all Mac is going to get. Just go back up. I would recommend having two, as you know, you need a lot of biofuel. One biofuel doesn't really fill the gauge up very much. Like you see, it's nothing. At the moment, it's pretty much empty. It's just about running on fumes. So I press a bit of biofuel in. You can see that's about a third. Third or fourth, can't really tell. The gauge isn't particularly brilliant. So let's put two in, because I've got two on hand. And it's not really much. Yeah, as you can tell, the gauge isn't amazing. So, a little trick, you can pit, which ones are pit over here? You can pit raw veg in, which is easy enough to get. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 20, so it's all 20. So that's not even filled it. As you can see, about half. It's throwing a bit of honey. And we'll leave that one to go. So I've got 7 bits of meat on me. We're going to throw these in. As you can see, that is going up much quicker. And 6 does the trick. Put that honey in. It does take a while to complete the process. But as you can see, 6 bits of meat versus 20 potatoes. I mean, you can see the difference. It's fairly obvious which kind of food you should be using. But the stage we're at, we've got a lot of food. Got a lot of veg. Got some cooked meat, some cooked fish. Even got some vegetable soup. And vegetable soup's pretty good. Just a nice little bonus. So you don't really need meat. I mean, once you've killed the shark too many times and you're used to killing the shark, it keeps them respawning. You keep getting meat. So you see where I'm going with this? Is you can get meat so easy. There's not much different from just doing your own veg. So you definitely want to be using the meat and honey. Now, obviously, honey is quite rare to get. I think we've had about 9 honey off the island before. I mean, if you really looked, you'd probably get about 12 or so. We've got hitting islands. No, just not dodged it. Anyway, so honey is quite a rare resource to get. You can only get it on Balboa Island at this current moment. They might add it in later on. But if we link if Harry links our glitching video, you will find a way to duplicate honey a lot easier. So we'll leave that down in the comments below. Not comments below, the description. So that's pretty much it. That's dropped quite a bit, isn't it? Jeez. As you can see, you go for a lot of biofuel. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think we have anything else to say, do we, Parry? Do you have anything you want to mention?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, that's pretty much it for Balboa Island. This was chapter 1, so don't expect too much, but chapter 2 should be really good. They've got a knack for it now, so we're expecting a lot of stuff from chapter 2 when it comes out. Please do like and subscribe to our videos, and definitely press that notification bell for when we release more content on Raft and other series that we do. Can't think of anything else. Parry, you want to fill in?
I'll just jump in here, Jay, and say thank you much for the series. Chapter 1 has been incredible series to record and to produce for you all. It's definitely been one of the hardest series that we've actually done on this channel so far, and hopefully that will have the same amount of fun when Chapter 2 comes out later on this year. If you haven't seen already, as Jacob mentioned, go and take a look at our glitch video. The glitch will help you sort of progress on Raft quite quickly. At the moment there is no fix as at this point when we're releasing this video. If there ever does come a fix, we will obviously put it in the description to say that this glitch is no longer working. And we just hope that you stay around and enjoy the community that we have here at Hairy Goats. And thank you very much for watching and your appreciation to all our videos, of course. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Alright?
Bye.
Goodbye.